Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craw Park. Let's jump right on in. I want to start with how I feel right now. I feel hurt. I'm going to tell you why I feel hurt. Because today was a crazy day. Now, what I want you to do first, if you have not watched my video from yesterday, hit pause, go watch that video, because it explains partly why I'm upset. Now, once you've watched that video, press play now. Okay, so Kodak. This stock has been trading for the price of a soda for over a year. Way longer than that. But the chart, as you can see here, it's been trading for that way for a year. All right. Now, a few days ago, on Monday, there's an increase in trading around 1 o'clock. And then after hours, it's announced that for some strange reason, our government has given Kodak, a former film manufacturer, almost $1 billion to produce pharmaceutical drugs. To my knowledge, Kodak has never produced drugs in their entire history, so they have no experience. And we, the American government, or the American people, gave them almost $1 billion to do something that they've never done before. Okay. But I digress. So, stock price goes crazy. All right. Next day, nothing really happens. We have a slight decline here. And then the next day, which is today, is the reason why I'm so hurt. Let's zoom in. This is why I'm hurt today. The stock price rose to a high of $60. And this chart doesn't really give justice to the crazy move that it made today. So let's just say you bought in today at $18.50. Okay, that's where the stock opened. So let's do a little bit of math. All right. Let's say you had $10,000 in your account. Okay. And let's call this buying power. Jeez, come on, Jay. There you go. All right, let's call it buying power. All right. We'll say this is buy, sell. We'll call this shares. And then we'll have this as profit. Okay. So if you bought today's stock price opened at $18.50, okay? So if you had $10,000 and you bought you bought shares for $18.50, how many shares could you buy? $10,000 divided by a price of $18.50, you could buy 540 shares. In this instance, there are no fractional shares. There are other companies that like to do that, but to make it simple, we'll just say 540 shares, okay? Now, going back to today's chart, let's just say that we have a high of $60. Now, no one really sells at the high and buys at the low. That rarely happens, but let's just say for kicks and giggles, you did that today. Okay, so you bought at $18.50 and you sold at $60. Okay, so what would your profit be? All right, so you have 540 shares. times you sold it at 60 and you bought it at 1850. All right. So the difference of that is your profit. So let's do 60 less 1850. Multiply that by the amount of shares that you have. Your profit today would have been $22,432.43. Not bad from a $10,000 investment. All right. Let's say you have $25,000 in your account. Your profit would have been $56,000. Now, there's this phenomenon called leverage. And what that means is our margin. They're synonymous. It means that once you get past $25,000 in your account, or the infamous PDT, pattern day trader rule, you get leverage of 4-to-1, which means for every dollar you put in, you get 4 back. So instead of putting in $25,000, you actually get access to $100,000. So with $100,000, you could have bought 5,405 shares. Your profit would have been $225,000 essentially. And that's just today. Let's just say that you had some good information. Okay? Now remember, I said on Monday there was a little bit of spike in volume, and then it was announced on Tuesday. Now, insiders say that this is highly suspicious and there may be some insider trading going on. And as you know, insider trading is illegal because, as you know, Martha Stewart went to jail for doing the exact same thing. So let's just say instead of buying it today, you actually bought it a few days earlier at $2. Now your profit jumps to $2.9 million. And with that, I'm going to end the video. So thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. Let me just add one more thing. There is no, aside being an entrepreneur, there was no other opportunity to make a fraction of that amount of money in one day. So, and I'm not saying you have to day trade or swing trade or do anything like that. What I am saying is investing in the stock market at this point is a no-brainer. If you really want to have your money work for you, the stock market is a great place to do it. So with that, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching via YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching via Facebook, please like the page, share. And if you're watching or listening via podcast, go ahead and like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. I'll see you in the next video.